Hello friends and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up if you want. Today we're jumping into r/CrappyDesign. This design is so crappy. I've had this suggested quite a few different times. There's also a lot of other stuff that I mean to get into. Men writing women, old people Facebook, etc, etc. This one is a rather visually based one, so I don't expect the views to be exceptional or anything like that, but we gotta play around. You know, sometimes it gets surprised. r/obsessive love, it really did more numbers than I thought, and maybe CrappyDesign will be in the same place. We'll just have to see how it goes. So we are live streaming this on Twitch. If you'd like to come through, that would be pretty neat. We did like a big old subathon. I'm gonna do another subathon at the end of the month, so don't miss that. We'll get some additional plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then I will dive right into some of this r/CrappyDesign cringe. We got a baby onesie. It says, "I'm the black Jeep of the family." And then it's got a blue Jeep on the shirt. I don't think this works. Really, the Jeep thing is not even that great of a joke. I get it. It's supposed to be about a sheep. Ha ha ha. Maybe the parents are car people or something like that. I have seen some really stupid baby shirts, you know what I mean? Babies will let you put basically whatever you want on them. But this, it's even more unacceptable than usual. I hate it. If somebody bought this shirt for my kid, I would throw myself under a Jeep. Maybe they're trying to teach their toddler all the wrong colors or something like that. And I am hopeful that it has like a customize button, but honestly, I think the customize button is just for like the color of the onesie. So please don't do this. You know, there's many more clever shirts that are actually colored correctly that actually make sense with their subpar puns. Thank you so much. And we got to move through these pretty quick because they're just visual. So let's move on. Be who yourself chose to be. Okay. I will do that. Or be yourself. Oh, that's what it's meaning to tell me. If you read just the black words, it's be yourself. I'm gonna beer myself right now. Until I am drunk enough to buy this notebook. What are you doing, bro? You read the white part, it says who you choose to be. Okay, that kind of makes sense. But I like be yourself a lot more. Just pick up my notebook to write and it's like be yourself. And I'm like, you're right, notebook. I do write a lot better when I'm drunk. That's the best thing ever. I'm gonna be yourself right now. I really do like this one because it's a bit of r/English, but it's also don't dead open inside. Both of those subreddits probably we should visit at some point, and this is just like a slight reminder for myself. So yeah, 100% CrappyDesign, but it serves its purpose, I guess, at least for me personally. Here's a phone case, and it's got some glitter in it. I think they purposely made it like this. Is it one of those cases with like the water inside of it that you shake it all up and it's super fun? It doesn't look like it. I think they just threw some glitter in there and they're like, good enough. Give me money. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit. Built-in magnets work with MagSafe? What? What are you talking about? This just looks like complete garbage to me. Literally something from r/DIY. Something you pull out of the trash can. And you're gonna slap this around your phone that cost a few $100s? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? And if it is one of those water-filled cases, like those don't generally turn out well anyways. Either A, all the water ends up evaporating over the life of the phone, and then you just have poopy glitter stuck in there, or you drop your phone, 10-foot drop protection, except for the water that gets everywhere. This is horrible, dude. This looks like the worst arts and crafts project ever. I think that blue Jeep, black sheep toddler came and made a phone case, and I'm supposed to put it on and be like, oh, thank you so much. Like a macaroni necklace or something. I appreciate the thought, but honestly, I'm not wearing this outside. I'm not taking this anywhere. This is garbage, bro. There's so many better things that you could do with your phone case. Why this? They just went ham with some glitter glue and they're like, okay, now you owe me money. Are you kidding me? Casemate. Yeah, casemate. Because if you buy this case, then you're getting and let's not even talk about the built-in magnets, okay? That are gonna scramble your credit card. Probably the data on your phone, depending how strong the magnets are. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one little bit, and it doesn't look good enough for me to roll the dice. So thank you, but no thank you. Hey, everybody. Here's some drinks from South America. They've got a map that has Canada just kind of not colored in. The US, Mexico. They did get Mexico right. Is that technically South America? I don't really know anymore. And I will give them some credit. You know, most of these wines do seem like they are actually from South America. This one crafted in Mendoza, Argentina. The other one from the Andes, Chile. It's like, okay, so you kind of know where South America is. You just couldn't bother to find an actual picture of South America to use on the sign. So how about we just don't use anything on the sign? Would that be better? I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, say maybe Mexico, South America. Everybody in Twitch chat says Central America. So yeah, this is just completely incorrect. I don't know who made this or why. I guess they thought it would add some spice, you know what I mean? Then it's not just words, you've got a picture to go alongside it. But it is a completely incorrect picture. I just keep flashing back to the blue Jeep, black sheep toddler. That poor kid. Maybe if you just drink enough of the wine, everything starts to make sense. You know? You're like, yeah, it is South America, but like really we're all one, man. If you look at your hand, like your fingers look separate, but at the bottom, they're all connected where your palm's at, bro. Maybe that's more like mushrooms and less wine. Wine just makes me want to buy a bunch of stupid things on Amazon and throw up on the curtains. That's why I don't partake very much, all right? Honestly, this one is an easy fix, you know? Just get rid of the picture. The picture makes the sign look completely unbalanced. Unless you're gonna throw the same incorrect picture on the other side, just flip it. Mirror image it so it's even more incorrect than incorrect. That's great graphic design right there. Graphic design is my passion.
Graphic design is my passion.
Oh, this is awful, man. At least the bottles are labeled correctly. But yes, I do find it quite confusing, especially when I'm drunk. Mannekissen, beer, demarked, and footer. Oh, you got a warm beer and crushed up potato chips. Ha ha. Do you think the remote is ever actually going to be in the pocket where you left it? I promise you it's not. And even if it is, you got the remote in the pocket and you lay down on the pillow and then you change the channel. Now you missed the football game or whatever. It's not the worst idea ever. I could see this having some use, you know, maybe as a little accoutrement for a side table or something like that. But then again, the beer, it'd be all warm. Actually, Germans, they like warm beer, don't they? So maybe it all makes sense at the end of the day. But yeah, who wants a pillow that you're not supposed to lay down on? Or if you do lay down on it, you're laying on glass and hard plastic. Maybe if it had like a do and attendees pocket, then I'd be into it. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense to me. But beer and chips, nah, I don't need it. I don't think anybody in the world needs it. Germans, they are renowned for their efficiency, their innovation, but I don't think that this is like the proper showcase of any of that. I guarantee you this wasn't made by a German company. They're just like, whatever. Just sell it to them. They'll buy anything. That's first world problems, bro. Everybody's just trying to sell me garbage all day, every day. I gotta be at least slightly discerning. Not this, not this. Oh, look at this finger puppet. Straight out of China. Ju Jia Jin. It's a unicorn. The top half has 2 legs, and then you put the other 4 legs on your fingers. Wait, what? Something's wrong here. This is like a unicorn / centaur? A centaur corn? I don't know what's happening. Obviously, it came out of China, which means that it's probably affordable. I could probably come up with something fun and creative to do with it. That is, if I expect it to not be filled with lead, which I kind of do. I don't trust this unicorn, man. That's how he got all mutated. He's filled with lead. Don't try to sit on his back because his bones will snap like a toothpick. I think the worst thing about this toy is not even the fact that it has 6 legs. I think it's the fact that, you know, bronies are going to buy it and they're gonna be like, ugh, what are you doing, pony waifu? Don't go down there. You're doing it to yourself. You're not fooling anybody. Please make it stop. Oh God. But again, you can get this type of pleasure for the low price of only $2.99. I don't want it. I don't want it. Take your unicorn centaur and get out of here. Good God. You probably don't even need a jar for this pony, right? Like each of the legs is its own individual jar. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I can't do this anymore. I'm retiring, guys. It's been a great episode. 10 minutes long. I'm out. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what else we got. A brown breeze. Why would you name your cafe a brown breeze? Unless it's the thing for all of the waiters to walk by and crop dust you. That's the gimmick. Hey, come on through. We're gonna fart in your salad. Oh, wonderful. That's exactly what I want. Is this again like some r/English? I don't know if they're necessarily picking up the connotation. Maybe it's a coffee shop, you know? They're like, hey, it smells like coffee in here. It's just a nice brown breeze rolling through your nostrils. But yeah, me sitting over here, I'm like, I don't want that. That sounds awful to me. Why would you name it this? Do you think it's shut down now? I'm gonna do some research and check out what's happened to it now.
A few moments later.
Google Foo has failed. Couldn't find it. Maybe some other people will be able to. I don't want to believe that it actually exists, you know? You could easily Photoshop something like this, so I'm not gonna believe it 100%. It is a funny name, though. Might be a pub, might be a coffee shop. Honestly, I would have to be really drunk to even consider stumbling in here. But once I got drunk enough, yeah, I probably would stumble in there because it's just hilarious. Then I go fart on all the patrons. Not the Patreon patrons, of course, because they're absolutely beautiful people. If you'd like to join them, check out that link in the description. Cool plug. We did it, guys. High five right in the middle of the video. Hey, you want to play tic-tac-toe? I'll start. Okay, cool. You can never get 3 in a row. Why would you do this? I guess this is just a cost-saving effort. You're like, yeah, instead of putting 9, we could just put 4. Nobody's gonna know the difference. I mean, honestly, kids probably don't know the difference. If you were playing just like 2 in a row with this tic-tac-toe, I think everybody could win any time. It's basically just the person that goes first is going to get 2 in a row. It doesn't make any sense to me. But like I said, kids, they're not as hypercritical. They probably wouldn't even play tic-tac-toe if it had 9 things. They just go up there and spin it and touch everything, then scratch their hole and touch it even more, sneeze all over it. Don't, ugh. Any place with other humans is a place that I don't want to be, but especially a playground, bro. I will take my kids to the playground occasionally, but yeah, bring an industrial-sized bottle of alcohol. You don't want to risk the kids getting infected because they wanted to win a game of tic-tac. It's not tic-tac-toe because that's 3 in a row. This is just tic-tac 2 in a row. Stupid. It's just stupid. Maybe we're teaching them real young that life just ain't fair, that you can only win if you go first. Or maybe they're not for playing at all. Like I said, they might just be for aggressively spinning and sneezing all over and shooting a brown breeze right through the middle. Oh, it's ridiculous. These stupid plastic chrome pieces on my work van's steering wheel reflect the sunlight directly into my eyes while I'm driving. Honestly, probably the reflection of the sunlight is not the biggest problem that I would have with these. Can you imagine the airbag popping off and the cover for the airbag just splattering your brains everywhere? Oh, good. It wasn't the crash that killed me. I don't understand why they would do this. Is this from Ford? Is this like an aftermarket thing that they did for no reason whatsoever? Best thing that I can think of, come to work with a roll of electrical tape and just tape up the entire windshield so no more sun gets through it. Or, you know, tape up the chrome thing, I guess. But if you tape the entire windshield, that would be like double plus extra r/CrappyDesign, right? I would love to see it. I do remember seeing something similar to this on the internet, you know, this lady who glued a bunch of crystals or rocks to her steering wheel for the healing vibes. And she basically just turned her entire steering wheel into a claymore mine that will inevitably go off in her face. Honestly, maybe the chrome part doesn't fly off with the airbag cover, but do you really want to take that chance? You probably should just go into the parking lot of your company after work and smash in some fenders with a baseball bat, just to make sure, just to keep everybody safe. Oh, this is not a company that I want to work for. This is not a company that is out here to win. We're just experiencing bureaucracy gone wrong. That's all it is. I don't know if it was the people at the company that made this decision or the people at Ford, but somebody does need to be punished for this. This is not okay. Doesn't even look that cool. Do other drivers see this? No, not really. So what's the point? Just give me my plastic steering wheel, please and thank you. The curtains in my hotel room look like they're bloodstained. Oh my God. I don't think anybody thought about this. They're just like, yeah, look, it's so artsy and nice. And if somebody actually gets murdered in this hotel room, then we don't even have to really change the curtains out. This is horrifying. Are you sure that they're not like just actual bloodstains? I mean, the splatter and stuff, they got like little dots all around it. It doesn't seem like a purposeful brush stroke or anything like that. How seedy is the motel where you found these curtains? I do not like these one little bit. I would ask for some new curtains, a new room. They'd be like, all the curtains in all the rooms are like that, sir. I'd be like, okay, new hotel. I'm not trying to end up as a red stain at the bottom of these curtains. For God's sake. This is terrifying. I don't know who made this choice, but we need to rethink everything in our lives. Please and thank you. Best case scenario, somebody got a severe nosebleed and or used it as a tampon. Worst case scenario, yeah. That hotel room is 100% haunted, bro. Do not go to sleep in there. We could have done this with basically any other color. I don't know why we chose crimson blood red. Would it be so off-putting if it was like a nice light blue? No, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's a cool design, but yeah, there's something just viscerally wrong about a curtain with streaks all over it that are blood red. No thanks. No thanks. Miss me with all that, bro. I ain't staying in that hotel. No, sir. This shelf setup that makes it nearly impossible to grab a jar of salsa. Yeah, they got like a little gate to keep you from taking the salsa out. Maybe you aren't meant to take the salsa out. I think they just want to keep it there for display only. Probably what's more likely is, you know, earthquake proofing or something. Or, you know, since the top and the bottom also have gates and just chips inside of it, it's to keep the chips from sliding away. But they just decided to put the salsa next to the chips and for some reason didn't take the little gate off. This is quite literally gatekeeping salsa, is it not? Yes, I wanted some salsa to go with my chips, but I just can't get it out. Maybe you need to be the one, OP. Break down some barriers in your life, OP. Be like, this salsa's coming home with me, whether you like it or not. I mean, I'd like to say that nobody thought about this, but really, whose job is it to think about? Probably the person that's stocking the shelves, and they don't get paid enough to care. They're just like, yeah, slide the salsas in there. It's fine. And at the end of the day, OP does say nearly impossible to grab a jar of salsa. So the truth is, you were able to grab that jar of salsa. Were you not? So stop complaining. What happened? You scratch your hand? It's super hard to get it out? Well, guess what? That means it's also extra hard for the earthquake, the inevitable killer quake, to get it out, right? Until the whole store just collapses on top of it. The truth is, this is 100% a customer problem, okay? I don't get paid enough to deal with stuff like this. You figure it out. Do you want the salsa or not? You gotta really want it, all right? And if you don't really want it, then the wall's gonna get 10 feet higher.
The wall just got 10 feet higher.
There you go. Inevitable reference that had to get thrown in there, I guess. It's still relevant after however many years. Great. And here we have a pen? Question mark. So you could charge this pen, right? Obviously they have their own like little proprietary charger, which I hate already off the bat. Please just make it a USB-C. Thank you. But you can't even read the charging light once it's charging. When it's orange, that means it's low voltage. And when it's red, that means it's charging. And when it's slightly red, that means it's got a full charge. What?
What the hell is even that?
Why don't you make it like blink or something like that? Wouldn't that be the smart thing to do? This is what happens when you buy budget electronics. It might also be a vape pen. I'm not completely sure that it isn't, but I'm also not gonna trust it even as a vape pen, bro. This is gonna explode in your pocket. I guarantee it. I mean, I'm red-green colorblind, so even if they did do like, oh, this is green when it's fully charged, that doesn't make much difference to me. The blinking thing is really what you should be doing. That is the most helpful to people like myself. But to just be like, yeah, if it's red or slightly red, what are you talking about, bro? What you have said is ridiculous, and I want you to realize how ridiculous it is. Is orange also not like a slight red? Why don't we use a yellow light? There's so much other stuff we could do, but you just didn't care enough. Twitch chat is also suggesting that it might be a lady's battery-operated boyfriend, and if that's the case, then good for you. She'll know if it's fully charged or not. You don't want to take any chances with something like that, because if it gives up halfway, oh, there's nothing more frustrating, okay? Just hold on, honey. Hold on, I gotta finish charging my French tickler. Could you tell me if this light is red or slightly red? I don't know. Nobody knows. I think that it's just the same light. The charging light, the full charge light, there's no difference. This is all a mind game that they're playing with you, all right? But it is definitely some crappy design. Like, I'm frustrated just looking at it. Oh my God. Hey, step on your kitchen counter if you want to go upstairs. And even once you get upstairs, it's got like a chain link fence. This is modern design. This is the level that we're at right now. Jesus, you guys, give me a break. I don't like it, not one little bit. The stairs don't even like fold up or anything. You just have to walk on your counter. That's what that part of the counter is used for. God, dude. I don't understand why. Also, what's up with the tiny chairs? Also, the view is horrible. Also, you got some exposed heating ducts in the upper right corner. This is the worst. And you know what the most tragic part of all is? They're gonna charge you $1 million. You wanna buy this condo? $1 million minimum. Also, the toilet is in the corner behind the camera that you can't see. I mean, the whole real estate situation, that's for another video, okay? But I can still be frustrated with it right here, right now. It looks like trash. It looks like somebody who is trying too hard to be fancy still made something that looks like trash. They're like, yeah, we'll just put some decorative pieces on the table and the counter, leave an open magazine askew so it seems like somebody actually lives here. Nobody with half a brain cell is gonna live here, especially for what I guarantee they're going to charge you in order to live here. Forget it, I hate it. And I'll be real, they probably have a no pets policy because this place is so upscale and so fancy. But if you did have a pet, little stairs leading up to the counter, yeah, that's a bad idea. I cooked the Christmas roast. I left it on the counter and the dog just couldn't help himself. I mean, even the counters look short. Even the chairs look minuscule. What the hell's going on? There is so much wrong here aside from just stepping on top of your kitchen counter. This is not one piece of crappy design. This is an entire room full of crappy design. But I guess on the plus side, at least you can go look into the other apartments, right? This is the perfect place if you're a peeping Tom. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. You thought the last room design was terrible? Oh my God, dude. Why would you put a bed just like hovering over the stairs? If the head gives way, and you know it's going to because it's the part that's least secured, you're going to get dumped down the stairs in the morning. I thought the last one was bad, but it doesn't even hold a candle to whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Do you want to die? Because this is how you die. This is the Wish version of the last room that we saw, and guess what? It's still gonna cost you $5,000 a month. What do you want to bet is out that little window that hangs over the sink? The one of two windows that you have in this entire apartment. I hesitate to even call it an apartment. It's just a hovel. Oh my God, you guys. The state of real estate. I can't anymore. They've even, you know, jerry-rigged some like shelves to hang alongside the bed. Oh my God, dude. This is just the worst. Who lives here and why? I hope you get up and out as soon as possible because oh my God. I mean, the last apartment was bad, okay, but this is so much worse. Can you imagine like hitting it off with a Tinder date and bringing her home so you can Netflix and chill, you know what I'm saying? And you bring her home to this? Go ahead, babe. Get on top of my stair bed. Just try not to rock the head part too hard, or else we're both falling to our death. It is odd. It is sad. The saddest part of all is that somebody probably actually lives here. And I'll say again, I hope you get up and out. This is not the way to be. Nobody should have to live like this. But some people do. Some people do. Honestly, I've got a working theory that this abomination is upstairs from the last abomination. It's just like endless architectural cancer, like the back rooms, but somehow worse. Is this the worst out of order sign to date? Not in use. God, that is the worst font. Okay, people come at Comic Sans all the time. Like most of r/CrappyDesign is about Comic Sans, but this, what the hell font even, huh? I'm surprised that I can read it. They just did not give a single damn when they were picking this one out. Or possibly, more horrifyingly, they gave far too much of a damn. They're like, I want to pick the coolest font. Yeah, it is a cool font if you're 8 years old. I would like to ask, like, what is not supposed to be in use here? Is it a seat? Is it like a station where they pour drinks or something like that? And I think the most salient question of all is why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
Why would you pick that font? You could have picked Comic Sans. It was right over there, but you picked this spaceman font that probably nobody can even read. It's gonna be so awesome. Is it? Is it really? So Cam in the Twitch chat just pointed out that this is a double-decker bus, most likely, because of the perspective with the semi out the window. Good, so observant, right? This is why I need Twitch chat behind me, honestly. And that's very likely the bathroom that we're looking at. Oh, why did you pee in the broken toilet, sir? Couldn't you read the clearly posted sign? No, as a matter of fact, I couldn't. Are you kidding? They seem to have taped the door shut, which might help a little bit, but it looks like one of the tapes has fallen off there. You see that? Somebody has already tried to open this. Somebody eventually is going to take a poop in the broken toilet, and then we're just gonna have a double-decker bus full of poop smell. How many people can fit on a double-decker bus? How many people can run off of a double-decker bus in terror? Probably throw themselves off the top of it just to get away from the smell. Oh God. All right, we got probably one more and then I'm gonna get out of here. And I hate this one. Cheat yawner girlfriend, not yawner workouts. Oh, a little bit more don't dead open inside. Supposed to be cheat on your girlfriend, not on your workouts. Hell yeah, bro. That's what it means to be a real man. I can't hold down a relationship, but at least I got muscles. This implies a lot of things, and honestly, I don't like any of them. There are a lot of good motivational quotes at the gym. This is not one of those, okay? I've heard, like, you know, don't quit when you're tired, quit when you're done, or something like that. And I'm like, hell yeah. Maybe I can pull out a few more pull-ups. A few more meaning one more, because really I am tired. And when I'm tired, that means I'm done. Something that the creator of that motivational sign didn't realize. But yeah, if I saw this at my local gym, I would never be back to that gym. The design is crap. The message is crap. Why are we going to presume that the gym isn't complete crap? It could be that the dudes are all cheating with each other in the locker room or something like that. Is that what's going on? We're just encouraging some type of gym culture here? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Either way, a lot of pumping is going on. I really hate this last one. This is just the cherry on top of the crap sundae, isn't it? Let's get back to the lab. We'll do the outro. I've had about enough of this. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Please let me know what you thought in the comments. Too visual? Did I describe things nicely? Is it something that you'd like to see on the channel again? It is a rather large subreddit, so who knows? Maybe it'll expose the channel to some new people who haven't seen it quite yet. I think that will be pretty neat. I hope that you guys will do your part in spreading the word by liking, commenting, and or subscribing on this video. Maybe sharing it around if you should like. We got all kinds of links in the description. Plugs, playlist, podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Teespring if you're trying to rock the merch, etc., etc. The list is truly endless. We've also live streamed this whole thing over on Twitch. Thank you so very much to people shouting out jokes, helping me to see things I might not have seen otherwise. You guys, truly the MVPs. We've also got other social medias, Twitter, Discord, Facebook. You know what it is. We've also got, what is that? Channel members, hey, and patrons. Wow, they're so gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful and generous. Thank you to each and every one of you. Jerry much, including...
Dazzle Misery, Skylar Rain, the Fez Waiter, that one gay cop, Valley Eye Crane, She's a Rosie Rainbow, Slow Spooner, Sean Campbell, Heaven Set, Robert Thibodeau, Jackie McQuitty, Grim Stride, Train Boy, AJ Collins, The Tiny Boy, Toothplushy, Corey Arts, Kelly Clark, Legolas, Loser, Florentic Waver, Dungeon Bat, Billy D, Robert Waits, Brandon Ashcraft, John Endorse, Phantom Danica, Origami Steve, Skylar May, Amara, The Gypsy Barber, Fire Drake, Samantha, Death's Flagship, The Bearded Snake, and buy two, get one hand. Heading over to Patreon, we've got Miss Black, Harley Hohen, Robert Allen Waits, again, Camille Sarah, Chance the Blue Dragon, Roxanne Wolf, Sim, Jerry Conrad, Ingy Fluxer, I Need Coffee, Yummy Poo, Captain Cloud Jerry, Ellipses, Aaron Jerry, Deku, Esteban, Origami Steve, Santa Jerry, Silent Revolver, PCB, The Original Jerry, Ravencraft, Hamodius, The Fourth, Tick Jerry, Destiny Piper, Jerry, Kitsune Salty Wizard, A Very Tired Jerry, feel that too, that's why I need the coffee, Justy Jargonia Jerry, and Frankenberry, ain't that hide bitch though, Assassin Pug Jerry, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Peter Jerry, Benji and the Jets, Billy D, Benji Gremlin, Blade Hero, Bronze Kraken, Commander J Tank, Dr. Lux, Aaron Era, Esports, Rose Never Studio, Fire Drake, Gizmo Jack, Hadrian BR, Inquisitor Jerry, Irish Pirate, Lust the Blue Marble in a Mutiny, oh tragic, Iron Olive, Radiant Jam, JM Coon, Jerry Smith, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Outlaw, Mother Trucker, Honk Honk, Jerry, I'm begging you, please don't take my beard. What? Jerry, wake up! I don't like this, Jerry, wake up! What is happening right now? John Hero, Crewhee, Cuddly Kraken, Lady Italian Greyhound Dino, Lady in Awakening, Lauren Crow, Legitimate Girth, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry, Luca Vex was a race car driver. He was a good friend of mine, never did win that checkered flag, but I helped him drink his wine. Like and subscribe, my Lady Nix, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Flector, Needless King 89, Paragon Soul, Phantom of the Pines, Jerrykins, and Jerry Beth, Queens, Quaaludes, and Quagmires, Ramtide, Lacrimates, Rose Jerry Miller, Sarita the Lolita, Scarlet's Coven, Sergeant Gate Cop, Bringer of the Law, Silo Whip, Steve Bugelli, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tomago, Tabby of the Baloo, the Gypsy Barber, the Lilith Who, Archifusky, this isn't even my final beard. Trying to find another Bob to get back in the real world. Vanguard Angel, VC3, Viking Jerry, Void the Comet Destroyer, Wiki Tech, Zephyr the Gargoyle, or Clay, Comrade Mooney, Kira, not another Jerry, but he is though, Cage Alex 9, Redwind, Bad Penny Lane, Not the Viper, Saints Blessing, Third Stuff, Venom Jerry, Jace Christensen, One Leg Jerry has returned from battle. Salute to you. A normal Jerry. Alright, Red. For you I bring Doritos, but I count on your expertise if they attract beards. Yeah, no one's good. We'll chase him off with soap. Admiral T-Take, Amber Alder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry Zilla, Breaker of the Tom Army, Bartender Kelia, Big Dad Wolf, Broken Spine Horseradish, Cake Jerry, the original different Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Lock, Chicago Panda, Corey does art sometimes, Cowabunga Cody, Cryptides, the Fawn Jerry, Def Tuna, Dilf Jerry, Dwarfy Dude, Dwarven Ramsey, half the calories, all of the hate. Ghost of Alpha, Greymon 365, Heapnot, Hydra Jerry Solman, Janitor Jerry, roaming the streets of Finland, Jasmine, Jeffrey, Geralt of Arabia, Jerry, but with two S's and an E, Jerry Springer, the results are in, you are not the Neckbeard, Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry's mom's got it going on, check out the mustache on Jerry Aldo Rivera, Jerry Roxers, Jerry Role-Playing Game, Keaton Tails, Kid Marvelous, Kids Again, Lucha Lovecraft, Machia CD, maybe next time Milkfed get Miss Duchess, Mr. Gazmask, not Invisible Angel, Raptor Arc, Seldom Dark, Skybar, Ravenswood, Smegma Bale, Grind Set Jerry, and getting that cheese. God. Thanks, I hate it. Siri, that's Snom Jerry, Spoonie the Rogue, Spoopy Scary, Jerry Ton, all your season is coming up soon, Techno Dubs, the original Jerry, they call me Jerry Two Knives, Jerry Pie, to Infinite Jerry and beyond, Tokyo Bird, Unkale, Vaughn, throws 2 liter Mountain Dew, grow my neck beer, grow. It's Jerry time, holds ReddX Morpher, Hygiene, it's Jerry time, holds ReddX Morpher, Humility, and thank you to my gorgeous $1 patrons as well.
Bless up to all the Jerrys and not Jerrys alike. Thank you guys so much for supporting monetarily. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford to join these people in helping out the channel, that is huge. If you can't do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there. Wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos. You do still enjoy that, don't you? Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I shall see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.